Hey guys, it's Navy and Mikkel. We're so excited to have you here and watch our very first tutorial. We hope you love it. Begin by parting the hair down the middle of their head. Section it off on the other side and clip it to keep it out of the way. You're going to start at the front of their head and using your comb and your water bottle sprayer, smooth out all of the bumps or flyaways, unnecessary hairs that you may have, and do so until you reach how you would like it to look. I like it pretty smooth so that it can last all day, and I even use gel sometimes to keep it lasting longer throughout the day. Then you're going to use an elastic, and today we used our colorful elastics to match the outfit that she had on. These work just as well as the clear elastics, and they last all day as well. So go ahead and take your elastic, wrap it around as many times as you would like. I usually start the first one right above their eyebrow. And once you're done wrapping it around to your liking, go ahead and give it a nice tug to keep it nice and tight. And then you're going to start on the next section. I like to use the very tip of my comb to make my parts. I find that it helps it make it nice and straight, gives it a clean part. On this next section, make sure that you don't add the front piece in until you have smoothed out this next section. Again, using your water bottle and your comb to smooth away the flyaways. Once you're done smoothing it out, that is when you can add in that front section, and that's where we'll make our first bubble. I like to make it, again, nice and clean so that this style can last all day. So take another elastic, and this is where you're going to add in that front piece to this second section. And we're going to try and keep them in line, so again, right above where her eyebrow is. You're going to tie them together, and this time before you pull tight, you're going to start your first bubble. So I like to hold where the elastic is, and then I pull up on that bubble until I like how it looks. You can make it as big or as little as you would like, but we go until we like the look of it. And then after we reach the bubble we like, then we will tug it and pull it tight. So again, start your next section. I make them about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. Again, using the tip of my comb to get a nice clean part. And using my water bottle or even gel if you have it or need it to keep those flyaways away. And my comb has holes in it, so I like to use those combs to reference as my guide to how big each section is. You can find this comb on Amazon for super cheap that has the holes in it. It does, again, help me guide out that section and to keep them nice and equal. All right, so again, go ahead and tie them together using your elastics, keeping them in line. And remember, before you pull it tight, to hold on to that elastic where you just tied it, and that is where you will make your bubble. And then tug it nice and tight. I'm going to speed it up here until I get to the very last section. Doing the same things I did before. Okay, starting on this last section, I'm going to do the same thing, get it nice and smooth. This time when I tie it off, I'm going to do it a little bit differently so that her ponytail doesn't stick out at the very end, because we are going to continue to wrap the elastics down the ponytail to do more bubbles. So instead of wrapping it overhanded when I tie the elastic on, I'm going to wrap it underhanded like this. So instead of over, we're going to do it under. And again, this just helps it to lay flat against her head, and I will show you why here in a second. Also on this last section, I like to make sure at the very bottom that I do tug it tight before I pull on the bubble, just so I can get it where I want it to lay. Go ahead and make your bubble. And after this bubble, you could actually stop here. It is super cute with just a ponytail. We like to continue down doing a few more bubbles on her pony, but you could stop here if desired. So I'm going to do 2 more, doing the same thing. Instead of over, we're going to do under. And these ones I do not pull as big on the bubble. I only do them a little bit until I get them how I like them. And one more. And if you can see that as I wrapped it underhanded, that ponytail is not going to stick out straight. Her hair isn't long enough to lay flat against her back yet, and so we use that underhand method to keep it flat against her head. And last time, just do it as a bubble the way you like, and then match it on the other side, keeping those sections equal to the ones you did on the left side. Thanks for watching. Here is the final look. Thanks again for watching.